we have our next match today. Moonrise versus Sonic. Let me send out a ping. Let me put this in the chat. I think we're almost ready. I think if both of our runners are ready, then we'll start. Okay, it seems like we are. So we will begin now. Three, two, one. Oh, it started a bit early on the run, but that's alright. Oh wow, synced up. Let's start this prediction. So another high profile match here. Second seed versus, I think... what could it be? I can't count. Do we know what seed Sonic is? Let me look on the challenge. 7th. However, I think the difference with this match is Moonrise being a pretty established sub 120 runner as compared to Owen yesterday having only one sub 120. So I think there's probably less chance of there being an upset, but you never know. Moonrise did, yeah, got a 123 the other day. Wait, did the timer reset? I think I may have accidentally reset the timer. I can sync it up. I can sync it up with what it ends. Hold on. Let me change the starting timer now. I'll go when it says 3 minutes. I think it's because I have global hotkeys on, so I typed reset at some point. Okay. There we go. Should be alright now. Yeah, I think the biggest difference we'll see is it will be in the pit, I reckon. Unless Moonrise gets a really bad pit, then Moonrise will definitely have the edge. I mean, even in that scenario, I think Moonrise has quite a bit of advantage. Yes, Boo. Yes, both on JPVC. Both with the crash fix. Yeah, there's me versus Furious. And I actually might need you to restream. Yeah. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. No, me versus Furious is tomorrow. Are you actually able to restream that one? Because it's pretty early. Okay. 1 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, not in the morning. I can always restream and then someone can commentate over the match if there's another commentator, but that's... Okay. Yeah, because I can always restream, but just my perspective. You can't hear Phantom. What? Hold on there. Phantom, say something.
Hello?
There you go. My mistake for that one. So, I'm confused now, because I thought Moonrise was ahead at some point during prologue, and then I stopped paying attention because obviously we were talking about whatever, and now
Sonic's got past the prologue. Yeah, Sonic has got past the prologue then. Moonrise. Sonic is sneakier with how good their mashing is, I guess. Not in the sub 540s, but is on the border. I think they get 540s. I think Moonrise gets 41s. They're pretty even, I think, on mashing. I think Sonic slightly edges on mashing, but yeah. That's not what we're after. We're after who can do the pit the quickest. No, who can mash the quickest. Unfortunately for Owen. And me to an extent.
But you got the pit in the bag, don't you? I don't think you have to worry about it. I think we'll probably see a lot more double finishes this week, as we say, more high-profile matches. You don't generally see sub 130 runners die too much in the pit.
And there's more to play for as well. I mean, even losers bracket, if you die, it's over.
Yeah, for sure.
Most likely.
Sonic picking up the coins there. Maybe gonna shop.
I think they do that anyway out of habit from any percent.
I mean, doesn't it lose time to just move diagonally like that?
Yeah.
Sonic also doing the big jump.
Yeah, Sonic does it weird. Yeah, Sonic doesn't know how to do it. It was like me for many years. I was too scared to go for it. Until I went for it and it's free, and I realised it was free.
Yeah, we just see that Munoz has pulled ahead now. Right, what do we got?
Is that a coin? Coin and mushroom. Nothing interesting.
Ooh, Munoz playing risky with the grind there. Probably has it on the...
All over the place a bit.
Yeah. Just play it safe here. Okay, yeah. Oh,
Both
pretty much the same amount.
almost the exact same.
Oh, Sonic didn't pick up the mushroom, why not?
I don't either, to be fair. Whenever I get there.
Well, Japanese tech saves time in 80%, yes. Exactly how much, I don't know, off the top of my head, but...
That's a question for Owen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say hi, but it's like 40 seconds.
What is this guy doing? He's trying to throw us off. Right, on to the...
Both into
the
1-2.
level.
It's probably the biggest stage in the run
Yeah, for sure.
for them.
Good.
Good GBS for Moonrise.
Can break, make a break.
Could just give him a winner.
It's always interesting to see when you get two runners who you know are pretty decent at the pre-pet. Always interesting to see like how like the small optimizations really do make quite a big difference.
They really do. Even if it's like for a second does help. Gives you a little bit of an advantage, and it does add up by the time you're into it. But the 20-second lead is about a 1 rim lead. That could be the difference at the end. Right, here we go.
Whereas I know it takes their time on this lineup here. Looks good. Sonic playing a bit more risky perhaps? Or clipped out at the end?
Moonrise got it. Fairly quickly.
Wow. That is very good. Like to see that. It looks like a 257.
That's alright. Sonic's struggling a bit, getting clipped back in. Gets the movement.
Hits the one frame, think first try that was.
Nice. First try that was, yeah.
And
It's a shame really. Movement kind of screwed them over.
Yeah, so about a minute difference between these two right now.
Not the worst. Certainly not what Sonic needs right now.
Just want to go into the full 1-3 ground tap. Struggling a bit with those jumps. I think probably a bit nervous.
Ooh,
Ooh, that was close.
almost getting grabbed there.
Gonna finish off.
It's gonna play it safe though.
Yeah. There we go.
Sonic doing coconut jump.
Ooh, that was pretty close on the ICS there, I think, at least.
I think that's just how Moonrise does it, to be fair.
Doing the GCR lineup here. Ooh, missed the first one.
Misses it.
Jumping a bit far currently. There we go.
Little bit of catch-up time for Sonic.
Although there's chunks.
Does fall off chunks though. I think that minute leads can be maintained.
Yeah, we can see. I can see what it is exactly at the end of this segment. Bit of a shaky lineup there for Sonic. Second try. It's actually going to be almost a minute 10 now.
Sonic must have had a rough 1-3 then.
Moonrise onto Kiali. Gets the nice throw. Actually skips the Buzzy Beetle entirely, but does do the Kiali just fine.
This is the part of your brain that lights up when you watch sports.
I don't see anything.
When was the last time you enjoyed a full match?
Live from the start.
Yes.
Of course, we get an ad. I mean, it's not as if Moonrise is in a particularly interesting spot. But I should hope that they turn the ads off for the next time. Sonic doing the old KLE setup here. Gets it.
Nice.
Or the old new setup. Where Moonrise is back. Did Moonrise get Crash percent is no longer a category, so no. I'm confused. What prompted you to say that?
Is it Owen speaking rubbish?
No. Yeah, Crash percent was oh, my mistake. There. So I turned out for Sonic, and I did not turn it back down for Moonrise. That should be better. No. No, it's just they got an ad on their stream, so. Yeah, Crash percent was I think it was a pretty stupid category, to be honest. The way it ended
A
up.
lot of people did.
Yeah. But I think there was talk about there being a category which is just get a JP Crash as fast as you can, which is just ridiculous.
I probably would have it. Have the record for that. I've had the crash right at the start, whether you can move first. I don't think Owen has that crash, so I guess I'm the unofficial record holder of that.
Yes, it was. You had to go and get the flippability. You had to do LDC, and then you had to also do MHC, which is in Merlin's house built. And then you'd open his door whilst the inside and outside was loaded, and it would crash the game for some stupid reason. Moonrise gets the first fractal jump. Oh. Alright, let's see how Sonic does here. or not if their stream doesn't cooperate. Here we go. Okay. I think they may have some internet issues currently. I think it must have hit it. You can't be back in this scenario that fast. Yeah.
Nice. Good focus on it.
Let me just reload their stream. See if that helps. Don't give us an ad. Don't give us an ad. I knew it. Well, Sonic shall return. Moonrise finishing out with a 24-24 chapter 1. Definitely very nice
Solid.
for a tournament.
Hopefully we should see a second sub 120 today for the tourney.
Oh, my internet is being a bit annoying right now. Okay, we're back. Okay, so the difference now, let's see. Yeah, that 1-4, again, the tiny little things that Moonrise is doing that Sonic isn't, are adding up.
It's fair, I think Sonic scored pretty good in 1-4.
They did just gold. But it was
Oh, did they?
It was 7:48.
Alright.
So they are a minute 12 behind now. Right, whilst pre-2 is happening, I am just gonna run and do something for a second. So this week we have 2 more winners bracket matches to be played, which both could be very interesting. Specifically, I think me and Furious are only about 20 or 30 seconds between our PBs.
And one will be doing GBS, the other won't.
Yep, I think that will be the make the race very interesting. As I will have to be chasing.
Be a
down.
nice little chase down.
Yeah. Do we know what pit entries Furious gets?
38-20 if that's a guess.
Yeah, but let me take a look on speedrun.com.
Oh wow. They must have got a rough GBS, I think. I think I did get a rough GBS in the video. I mean, it's alright. I mean, it is good. I wonder where else it is. Was it a bad BSC? Essentially. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, the Bone JB disc, yeah.
I was muted. Didn't unmute myself.
I think even for Furious, like a 740 in 1-4.
But either way, I'm going to be behind entering the pit, no matter what. So, well, unless
Unless a bad JBS happens.
Furious messes up.
I'm pretty sure they've been practicing they normally get the Ray game up when they're in the tourneys. Beat Castle last year. Broke the top 4 deadlock of last year. Sending Castle to losers bracket. So Furious is capable of causing a big upset, I think. So there's a lot of people. I think Sonic's one of those people. I think Dime is one of those people, and so is Wheels. And Lily. I think it's fair. The competition's been closing since this tourney started. I think there's a lot more people that can get 122s, 120, like the 120s to 122 range. So if the top runners have a bad run, they're in a bit of trouble.
There we go. Not sure what that was
back.
about.
Yeah, it's back. Oh no. Shimdad.
Hopefully it should be alright. I don't know, it keeps it dropped out for a second there, but it seems to be back.
There we
now.
go, it's back.
At least it was in pre-2.
Yeah. Not anywhere else useful. Right, Moonrise gonna enter chapter 2 now.
So you say you think Sonic has the mashing advantage, which I think is interesting because
I think so.
Moonrise seems to get
I
better
think-
pre-2s than Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird segment. There's a lot of movement and stuff like this, menuing. I think Sonic's got a better prologue, and Moonrise got a better pre-2, which is interesting. People do lose time in pre-2. I mean, Zach's pretty good at pre-2, despite the mashing deficit to others.
I mean, it's not like Zack has bad mashing. He
Yeah,
just
but against the
doesn't
top,
top mashing, yeah.
against the top, it's not there. But menuing does save quite a bit in pre-2, more than you think.
Okay, so Moonrise in home territory onto BSC, the trick that they did discover. So should be doing it alright. Also going to see the 2D movement here.
Yep, gonna do the throw, land up, beautiful. Thank you, Moonrise, for teaching me this. I now save a few 2 seconds on that. Gonna go get the key now. Very close to triggering the chest. I'm walking to the left, but just pretty much perfect where they were standing.
Yeah, that gap very slowly opening up still. 117 now. 2 over 2.
Still not bad. We'll see how BSE. BSE is the last deciding factor, I'd say.
Munro's flipping very late. Never seen him do this. So, everybody has a different setup for this round. Oh, that makes it very nice.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Pretty sure Moonrise did that yesterday as well. In their run they did it. Yep, nice, good BSE. Sonic's gonna have to follow. It's little things like that, bouncing on both enemies at the same time, and that where Sonic loses a little bit there.
And also,
Moonrise.
the chest on the right is slightly slower.
Yep. Moonrise should have like a 125 lead if Sonic gets a good BSE.
Looks like Sonic going for the same
So not-
setup.
Oh,
Gonna probably have to kill some of these gamers here. Yeah, gonna get in the way.
yeah.
Should be alright now. Unless this guy comes all the way.
Just
from
needs
the
to beat
left.
that guy.
Looks good.
Nice. And avoids him. Beautiful. Not the fastest. Gets away with it. Just needs to make this final jump now. Nice.
I gotta go in the way.
Oh! That was cool.
They went like directly up off that. They like hit them both at the same frame. That was weird.
It's gonna be a decent entry from Moonriser, I think. 37, 50. No, it's gonna be 38.
Doesn't look like it. Unless if they hit it first try, they.
It's gonna be 38-03, I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking at their live score right now. I don't think so.
Oh, but I'm doing it based off the stream timer.
All right.
What's the run looking like?
57 by the looks of it.
Decent, yeah. 37 entry. Take that.
Although that's saying with a 111 on the enter pit, I think.
It won't.
So
Oh,
it won't be
111 into pit. Okay.
bad. Not really sure why. That would be the case.
Moonriser's gonna do the wall jump.
This is what. Okay, but it should be same time with that attempt. Very nice.
I honestly think it doesn't save time overall because the pause buffer.
If you hit it first try, it does.
Does it? I get 107s.
Yeah, they.
I think when I saw Moonrise yesterday at 107. Oh, that was 107.
Yeah.
Yeah, must save a little bit then. Fastest way to do enter pit is doing ODC. Wheels with the console for that. Honestly, not a bad idea. I might try it actually. Get a few extra seconds. I think I actually would save a decent amount. But again, missing it would just lose a lot of time. But again, I think every second counts. Yeah, I mean, 37-20 entries would be very doable for me then. Alright, into room 3. I think we might have a 5 room advantage if I had to guess. Maybe a bit more. Good layout though. Oh nice. Yeah, Wheels in our game, just saying. They might go for LDC.
Another peach.
Never peach throw.
We've seen so much peach this tournament.
A lot of people not confident with their The boomer throws. The interesting for Moonrise, because they're doing the wall jump, they don't have throw for the first 10, which is slower. I was correct on that 5 room advantage as well. Needs the key here for Moonrise. Nope, gonna have to go all the way around. Never say never. One good set from Sonic, and a bad set from Moonrise, and this whole thing's turned over. I mean, Sonic had a very good 50s. I think Sonic could potentially catch up on a few splits, definitely. Good enough, too. Just the late pit where Sonic tends to struggle. 80s and 90s is not Sonic's friend, I will say.
I don't think it's most runners' friends. You generally don't get very good at the 80s and 90s until pretty top level.
See if Moonrise checks up. They will. Mitigating Laskis. Didn't check top right. Luckily there was an enemy there. Weren't the best first 10, was it, for Moonrise?
No.
I've just seen Diamond ended their race from yesterday.
Have they not?
On the run. Nope.
I thought I had. Oh no, it was Owen who hasn't ended it.
Of course.
So
It's always
I
him.
can go back and kick him for the race. So
I think that was a 320 from Moonrise in that split. It's not ideal. You want to see some 3s there. I think Sonic also having a struggling on that split as well. Into 13, no throw for Moonrise. I think it generally is now that people use throw for the first 20, but because of Moonrise doing wall jump, they don't switch. Room 9 for Sonic, room 13 for Moonrise. Not too much of a difference, keeping that advantage. About 5 rooms.
I think there is a guy top
Getting a
right
big
for Sonic.
egg.
Okay, never mind.
Both on very healthy points, don't you worry about that. Sonic with a 320 as well. Okay, they both match each other in the first 10. Sonic gonna kick the guy. Nice, good check. Could just despawn this guy on the right. Well done. Well, very well played room for Sonic. There is multiple ways to play the room using throw and just chucking Koopas into the other Koopa, but yeah, that's also another way.
Yeah, interesting. You're just gonna kick here. I personally would not have done that when these two Tyler was down there.
Super boomers are generally only worth it if you can hit them. First try. Could have killed that guy at the top there, Moonrise, Sonic for Sonic, if they were just a bit more patient. Instead of going for them go all the way around. Good key though. Moonrise into 18, Sonic into 14. Gaps down to 4 rooms. Okay, might go back to 5 now because Moonrise is first key.
I'm gonna flip back. Doesn't mean where the door is though. Sonic gonna kick.
Ooh.
This is not the best place to be kicking, I don't think. Let's get the key though.
I mean, it was a good layout to kick, but they were just a bit too slow with it, so the enemies weren't in the right place. Good key for Moonrise.
Super Boomer there in 19. I think all 4 of the guys were on the bottom.
Gap's gonna be 5 rooms again. Is it gonna be nope? Moonrise doesn't have an item. I don't think both runners have an item. 21. Good layout for a first key. Doesn't get it. Sonic has absolutely no one on the right side. That's crazy.
Not too bad of a key there for Moonrise.
$22. Booze, very annoying, but with Boomer the room's pretty easy. Doing getting Pixelless is awful though. Not Pixelless,
Boomless.
yeah, Pixelless and Boomless, they're both, this room ain't fun.
You can't,
In either of those categories.
any room that is bad in Boomless is automatically bad in Pixelless.
Good first get again for Moonrise. Doesn't know where the door is though. It's important to know your doors, or you just lose time like that for free. 24 for Moonrise.
Pretty insane.
19 Sonic. This is a good 20s.
Tens for tens of Sonic though. It's gonna be
Two-
3-0 something.
Yeah, that's solid. There might even be a goal for Sonic. Moonrise having a very good 20s as well. We've already seen the com sob. This could be on pacer. With 21 weren't the fastest, but I think this could be a good one. Tonic for Sonic.
No way. We've seen
Right,
so many
Kido's top right.
items this
Ye-
tournament.
It all top right for Moonrise. Are they gonna not chance it? Yep, they're not gonna chance it. Oh, they're not. They're not. You don't want to see daisies in the
Try and do the poke jump here.
corner of there. Oh, missing it a few
Too far
times.
to the left. Yeah, realigned. Got it. Oh! How did they dodge that?
This is the issue, not checking the top first. I would have checked top first, then gone down, gone the pipe, and then made a way to the top right. But
Yeah, it's just
Is
such
what
an
it
awkward
is.
play.
it's a very awkward room. Good key for Sonic. That 20s is now slowed down a lot for Moonrise, so I think that was on a pretty good pacer in the 20s. But that's what the 20s are. The gauntlet.
Definitely saw nothing bad.
Sonic getting a pretty good last key if they. Pretty sure. Okay, they left an enemy in the bottom left. That's the issue. Know your doors, people, or you lose time. Gonna do a super boomer here.
I don't
Or
think
not,
so.
it's gonna kill each enemy individually. Nope. Still a good split. Very good split. 5 room gap still. Good first key for Sonic. Good layout here for Moonrise. Gonna have to go to the top right there.
I do the pipe clip. Interesting.
Ooh,
I'm not really sure. I guess maybe they thought the guy was.
didn't realise that guy was there. I thought he was in top right. Nice, well played.
And used the row there.
Use throw to sneak through. Using iframes. What was that split for Moonrise?
343.
Bit rough. In the end. I think there's only one really bad room, I'd say, but that room was 26 and is it not a fun room?
Okay. I'm not really sure why Moonrise just stood there on that enemy, but maybe didn't know quite what to do.
I think Moonrise, Sonic having an awkward 26 as well.
Moonrise not checking top left.
That's fine, you can use throw to grab them through.
Okay, but the door is over there, so could have got a very fast key. There is one up there that has it. There isn't one, but
There isn't one, yeah. Sonic last key.
also on 4
Unfortunately.
HP. Does have to be careful.
I think they had a few heal drops. They had a stream shake drop in that room. Good layout for Moonrise in day 3. Gonna use the Grim Reaver to kill the Cursia.
Shouldn't really be in any danger in 27. 28.
Not checking top Sonic.
I think
So
they
they're not
they
checking the
took
top.
that at the start, did they not?
Did they? I must have
Another
missed
heal.
then. Another heal drop.
Take it. I think that's strong willpower to be on low HP and not take a heal, even if you've got a load of heals already.
I rate it, to be fair.
Minerals getting
But
90k.
they know they've got a lot of heals.
What a crazy key that
Good key
is.
for Sonic.
2 hits from these guys in the next round will cost them.
Ooh, I don't like this layout.
Probably should have.
There's no one on top right there.
Oh, sorry.
There's no one on
Probably
top
should've
right.
checked left first.
Yeah, I saw in 3D. I don't think there's anyone on top right, so the guy and the door is going to be on the left, which is fine.
No,
Oh, he
he's
was in top right. Oh, wow.
But it would have saved them
Didn't see it
a lot
then.
of time if they'd checked top left first and then flipped down. So
Yeah.
interesting layout from Minerals here. Not
Oh,
really what you
look at
wanna-
them 2 spike tops at the top.
Not really want to be through in this one.
Risky anyway. I think this is good. This is good days. Pretty sure this is good days.
Yeah, it's pretty good so far.
Didn't see anything inherently wrong with this. I think just doing.
Oh, wow, nice.
Okay. Wow.
Doesn't
Doesn't know where the door is.
It is bottom right. Oh my god, what is going on the
Minerals-
screen?
Minraz is literally just doing a bonus run right now. Minraz has completely opened up that lead now to eight rooms.
Gonna get this guy.
Kind of a
first,
misplay there from Sonic.
What did I miss?
Just wasn't quick enough in killing enemies. Kind of everywhere now.
Yeah, 313 now from Minerals.
Yeah, solid split.
Not the best key here for Sonic though.
Here we go. 40s, this can hurt. Sometimes.
Still
Nice.
using throw.
Yeah, I think Minraz is doing a boomless showcase here. Good first key for Sonic. Not gonna opt for the lock key jump.
See, I'm not even sure if that one saves time.
It's close. Ooh, that's.
I don't know why they try to jump into that. Yeah, just flip. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
nice.
Oh, it didn't kill the Grim either, did it?
It didn't. I'm
Nope.
not really sure how it didn't, but
I don't think they've noticed it. Yep, they didn't notice it. Well, that Grim Beaver was
Playing
too
this
high as
way.
well.
yeah.
Uh,
You can just use the. Oh, it came down anyway.
I was coming down as well. Wow.
Moonrise playing this room very interesting.
Moonrise already missed playing that room. I will speak to them after the run for that. Even though they got a first key, I'm still going to have a word with them after that. Because they did say yesterday no one can mess up that room. And they did.
Nice key for Sonic there.
Good key for Sonic.
Both runners having pretty good keys so far. For the most part.
Yeah. Apart from the first 10, like, it's been pretty solid. No place boomer there for Sonic. Would have got all 3 of them at once, but it's fine. Gets a decent key. Moves on. It's unfortunate. Sonic's playing pretty well. There's nothing they can do to keep up, really. That gap opening to 9 rooms already. It's pretty unfortunate. So I'm pretty sure they're on decent pace. They're not on bad pace for
Only 17
themselves.
behind right now. Oh, very nice.
Nice, getting all 3 of them.
Oh, gets,
Gonna get hit as well.
should level up.
Almost at a level up though.
Anyways, not having the best 45 by the looks of it. Oh, barely doesn't get that guy. I think that might be a last key. Didn't check top left, but I don't think there's any. Actually, there might be a spiked Buzzy up there. Although I didn't see, so.
Right, I'm gonna have to hop off comms, maybe come back later, but yeah, we'll see.
Alright.
We'll see how this race unfolds.
Right, well, I'll see you later then.
See you later, see you later.
Right, so current room gap It's better be 8. 47 to 39. So I think with a pretty nice layout here. Yeah, gets the key. Moonrise has a big opportunity to do a super movement here after they kill this one club at the top. I expect that's what we'll see. Yeah, looks like it. Very nice. Takes out those magic keepers and gets these clubbers down a bit, although still not getting the key. Oh, it's the last key. Unfortunately, this guy is in horrible position. Sonic not getting the best key in 41 either. Moonrise, good key in 49 though. Didn't opt to combo there. Probably could have got that 120k level up before this next room, which is very vital. So I'm going to immediately Super Boomer, even though there are quite a few enemies on this second layer. Let's get the key though. Moonrise actually opting to use the row. Oh, sorry, use just Boomerang, as they are pretty close to that level up. Although maybe a bit too far to get it like after the first enemy. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with this this way of playing the room, but Sonic having a bit of trouble in 43 here though. Let's get another first key. Nice layout there for Moonrise, able to just enter the door after getting the key. Doesn't have to go in the pipe. Nice super over there, gets the key off the Svenias. I think killed almost all of them. Moonrise got a pretty bad enemy spawns in this room. Almost all of the enemies are just far away from each other. Let's get the key there. Gonna do the lock jump here. Not sure if there's anything top for the Sonic here, but I don't think so, seeing as they got the key off that guy, but not the best room there. Sonic got a T-Rage, I must have missed that. That will definitely come in handy later on. Don't think we've seen Moonrise get an item yet, so. Sonic into 98. 48, not 98. Gonna go up top, try and take down these clovers first. Hasn't checked on the rad. Not another ad. Moonrise ruining our viewing experience here. Oh, let me actually unmute Sonic the stream. Oops. Is that Hot Swords I just saw? I think that's a Tonic and a T-Rage and a Hot Swords. Wow. Although whether it's going to make a difference is yet to be seen. And another T-Rage. What? That's crazy. Doesn't have the key yet though. Meanwhile, Moonrise into 61 now. Gonna be a 10 room gap now. Let's bring back Moonrise's stream. So I'm gonna flip here. Not really doing too much with that flip, however, because they killed 2 of the flip spinies already, I think. Yeah, now that Buzzy Beetle's just flying around at the bottom, which is not ideal if it has the key. And I think it might do. Yeah. Moonrise, 5 HP. Oh, has an Ice Storm. Didn't see that either. So, both runners with an item, 498. Moonrise taking a bit of damage here in the 60s. Sonic with the key. And a nice layout as well. Very nice key there for Moonrise. But yeah, I'm gonna see a flip or a super move for Sonic here. Gonna just take these guys out one by one. Prioritizing the Spaniards first, which is interesting, seeing as the Tidaloids can go up into the ceiling and to get more annoying to kill. But so I'm gonna wall kill this clubber here. Maybe let this dry bones come a bit closer. Moonrise Super Room there in 66. I think may have hit it, but the ninja avoided it, and you don't one-shot the Scalaverse in this room. I think that's the last key for Sonic in 54 there. Not what we want to see. Up to a 14 room gap now. Whereas we'll just be able to kick all these guys, take them all out at once here in 69. Or a couple up top here. Gets the 160k level up also. Gets the key underneath. Not too bad of a room there. Pretty good 60s overall as well. So barely avoiding that projectile there, that was really close. Nice key in 58 though. Oh, Minor isn't gonna have to switch his throw here to get this guy off the top. Couple of nice last rooms there in the 50s, but that 54 really hurt that 50s for Sonic. Gonna have to go back to top right here. Bit of a combo there for Moonrise, but taking quite a few hits at the same time. Meanwhile, Sonic using the hot sauce in 62. That is definitely not the worst room to use it, although it ran out pretty quick, so maybe could have planned it out a bit better. Not sure why Moonrise flipped there. Maybe just wanted to avoid all of the chaos. Sonic, 8 HP now, and 63. 5 HP now. I think it definitely still has heals, but just has to use them. Really do not want to get double hit here. Jumping into these guys is dangerous. Moonrise in 78 now. Pretty good 70s so far. It all depends on this last room here. Very nice last room. Right, Moonrise in the 80s now. It's a 15 room gap. Sonic getting just alright luck at the moment. Moonrise gonna check on the right here first. A couple of those guys are there. Kills them in the middle. Could be this guy up top here. I'm not sure if they've killed all of them. All of them magic bullets, but I would assume. Oh, there's one there. Didn't actually kill all of them. Maybe gonna kick themselves about that. Sonic almost at that. Level up. 28 behind right now. Moonrise is, and Sonic is. Can't tell right now, but the previous split, I think they were 131 behind. Yeah, this 68 for Sonic is not the best. Gets the level up, however, so we'll be perfectly fine in this next room. 200k I think that was for Moonrise there, yep. Very nice to get before 86 here. The boos are all coming in now, so probably just gonna sit here and kill off a lot of those. I think there's 2 guys at the top right there. Maybe even 3 actually, but gets the key! Oh nice, that could have been really bad to have to go up there. Yes, 28 seconds behind from Moonrise. That's what I said. Moonrise just gonna super room here. Most of the Magic Cubers are another Ice Storm. Most of the Magic Cubers are on the bottom, I think. Hoping to see a Magic Cuber hit key here. No Magic Cuber key. Gonna go up top. What are we gonna see him do here? We are gonna see a Shell Shock. They have been pretty critical of a Shell Shock, but seeing as they have 2 items at 498, they will just be using it here. Hopefully it's not the guy in that little cove there. Oh, they were in the side because of the Super Boomer. Okay, just gonna hit it and pick it up. Can recover this. Yeah, that should work. But a little bit of time lost there, gets the key. Meanwhile, Sonic and 73 doing the Super Boomer. Very nice. Now just playing his throw. Not the worst for these rooms, although probably wants to switch back for 88 or 89. Definitely 89. So you want to do a Super Boomer. Sonic has some pretty good keys in the 70s here. You know, Moonrise does Super, gets the key. Then killed all the ninjas on the bottom there, which is always nice. Another nice key for Sonic there. This is a really good 70s. Moonrise breaking the cycle of missing those Super Boomers there in 89, manages to get it and get the key. Although that 80s just wasn't quite good enough because of a couple of those rooms. So now a minute behind. Gonna have to. Don't think it's quite possible for them to PB now, but definitely 117 is still on the table if they get a really good 90s here. But probably going to be a 118. Moonrise getting trolled by the ninjas here. Probably just gonna leave those guys, do a Super Boomer instead on the bottom here. Super Shroom Shake for Sonic. Moonrise again, definitely pretty trolled in this ring here. So like into the 80s now. Only a 12 room gap currently. But I think at this point that gap is too big to be able to come back from. Moonrise just going to stay on the right for the Super Boomer there, so not going to get some of these Curseus down. No key. Fighting the... getting trolled again by the guys here in 93. Not sure if they have a heal. I think they must still have their Shroom Shake. Yep, gonna use it. Does have to be a little bit careful though. Out of the ninja rooms though, so probably should just be able to coast to the end here. This 90s really is not the best here. This actually could slip into 119 territory if it continues to be this bad. Sonic, I think, didn't get a spendy key. He's gonna have to take down these schlorps for the key. Second schlorp key though. Yeah, 8 HP now for Moonrise. Probably gonna level up in 98 though. Unless they can get a combo here, but it's unlikely in this room. Sonic with 3 of the guys also at the top here. There are some boos left, so should prioritize those before going up to the top right. Doesn't look like... Okay, one guy on the left here. Gonna have to hope that it's this guy, although they are... Okay, so gonna have to use a heal here. There's their last heal to cure that poison. But does he have the key? Right. Munra has 2 items here, so no problems. Instant tonic there for Sonic. Just gonna go immediately. Maybe could have used it in the previous room. Isn't gonna one hit though because of the lack of 200k. Didn't realise they were actually so low on points. Ooh, Moonrise always getting hit by the projectiles there, but makes it through. Into room 100. 140 behind now, so it's gonna be really close to a 119 here. Going against a 311 as well, so anything but a first try Rectile strat will be will not be a 118. Sonic meanwhile getting a second last key there, even with the tonic. That was not the best room. Tonic has now run out. Still not at that 200k level up. Mura's gonna hit the strat first try. This could be a 118 here, as long as they don't mess anything else up. Sonic into the 90s now. Oh, it gets stuck between the 2 guys. There we go. Moonrise finishes it out. GG's. Sonic getting trolled. Okay, gets the key. Not the best key there in that room though. Oh, it's missing the pipe, but it doesn't matter. Gets the 118 anyway. GG's. 118.57 was the final time for them. So that means they are going to advance to play time in the next round. And Sonic is going to play... Let's see here. Either Caden or Emily. So that is decided. GG's again. We'll just let Sonic finish out their run. this. Go over to here. This is not Moonrise. This is Sonic. Hits the Subaru in 95, very nice. Although the audio is not here. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just see which one I have going. There we go, should have the audio again now. Cora, thank you for the sub to the SBM Speedrunning channel. I wonder who that is. Yeah, so unfortunately, don't think there's a chance for Sonic to get a PB here. Gonna use the T-Rage in the middle of the room. Very close to getting hit there by that red jump. Guess stands right on the key, but doesn't know where the door is. This one's top left. I think only a couple guys on the... Oh, got the key anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be a 125 here. We will end the protection now, so I don't forget. Okay, well, no one gets anything as everybody voted on Moonrise. So, congrats on picking the winner, but you don't get anything out of it. I still don't think you do. No. So I'm just gonna do the standard throw strat here. Just finish it off. Does have to be careful of those projectiles though. Oh, taking a 10 hit. Doesn't have any heals to be fair, so just have to watch out for their HP. Okay, should be good now if they hit the 2 jumps. There we go, looks good. GG's. Fortunately, losing the match, but finishing out the run. We've had only double finishes so far this, I think. Is that right? I think so. There it is. 1:25:27 on their timer. I think it has a mystery box, so we're going to see that get cooked before we end stream. Yep, here we go. I had actually 3 T-Rages by the end of the run there. Gonna be a mistake, unfortunately. Alright now. If that's everything, then I think we're gonna just finish up there. We'll be back tomorrow pretty early for Sonic. If you're listening, then just make sure you confirm your time on the run. Yeah, we're gonna be back pretty early tomorrow for me versus Furious. So tune in for that one. Alright, see you later, guys.